Hey, my name is Tavia and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am back with another recreating characters in Dress to Impress. Today, I have recreated Winx Club characters, specifically their transformation looks. I filmed this basically the same way I filmed Coraline video. People seem not to have minded how I did that in the Coraline video, so I'm trying it out again. But I kind of like doing it this way, so we'll just keep it going. So I'm just gonna sit here and yap about it. Yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so first person I decided to do was Aisha. There's also Layla, but I did Aisha. I think she was here before Layla was, so that's what I did. Aisha has like a darker skin tone. She has like I tried to focus more on like their lip color, and then also if it just looked right on the girls. And some of them I think I ended up using the same eye makeup look. Speaking of eye makeup, they literally came out with new makeup looks that would have fit some of these girls so much better after I filmed this video. So thank you so much, Dress to Impress. That's okay. I picked this hairstyle. This actually looks pretty accurate to her hairstyle. And she has like a sort of lightish bang. Her hair color is like a brownish reddish color. Also, Aisha's the one that has a green aesthetic. So compared to Layla, I think Layla's aesthetic is a little more purple. Is that correct? Let's see. Let's fact check. Actually, no. Wait, that's so confusing. Layla and Aisha, and that's probably why I was confused when I watched the show, because they changed Aisha and brought in Layla, but they have like practically the same aesthetic. Here's the pictures. Because when you type in Aisha, the same stuff shows up. They're kind of the same girl, but different. They literally look the same. I notice I get a little particular with these colors and trying to get it color match it as best as I can, when in reality, it's probably not that big a deal. But there's the hair, and then I just tried to give them what I think they would have. So she's mainly green, but she has little tiny accents of like a light purple. She has like a off the shoulder. There's like two girls, actually three of them, but two of them, it's Aisha and Musa, I'm pretty sure. They have like this off the shoulder top. The other thing is she has like there's like a fabric that goes across her stomach, and I just couldn't find something that would work like that. I bet it's in VIP. And then I combine these two skirts because she has like an underskirt sort of look. Might actually be shorts, so honestly you could probably do shorts too, and that would probably still work, but I just went for the skirt. And then I used that Brat sparkly green. It's a little lighter than her green. Well, not lighter, it's a little more neon than her green, but it still works. It still looks the same. I added the jewelry because, again, like with this here, I was trying to find something to go across her stomach, and that kind of gave the vibe a little bit. I just don't like that it's two straps. Like if there was an option to make it strapless or like off the shoulder kind of look, I would have used that, but I can't because it doesn't look good. And then for all of the girls, I use the code boots. I use these boots for all of them because they all pretty much have the same shoes, except I think Tecna, but I use the same boots because how else am I gonna find those heels that Tecna has? But we're not talking about Tecna, I'm talking about Aisha. And I was looking for a choker. I realized there's a better choker. There's like one on one of those pay on the wall. There's a choker that would work a little better. And there's also a choker over by that wall between the men's and the VIP. But yeah, she has like these light purple jewelry. So I just added that. Yeah, and that's as best as I could do it for the outfit. And then of course her wings. Her wings are like a slight tinge of purple, and then it's more so like a see-through bluish. So I just went for something similar in that color scheme, sort of. I really like that you can use the patterns to kind of give, obviously it can't be exact, but Aisha. I just brought her outside. I like it. And here are all the clothes. If you want a screenshot so you can remember, that's what I use. Now we are moving on. We're moving on to Tecna. I decided to do Tecna next. I kind of like how Tecna's look turned out. I think I did kind of good with it. Obviously she's pale. She's like one of the paler girls, although I think Musa is the palest, possibly. Tecna has more of a pinker lip, and she has what is like bluer eyes. Not gonna lie, I don't remember which eye look I picked for this. I know I ended up giving some of them the same makeup. I tried to go for, I think I went for more of a pink lip. This one. I mean, it's a darker pink, but honestly, that's fine. I think I like the eyes a bit. Hers are slightly blue, but this is like a bluish green, which I think works because Tecna is mainly purple with green accents, and then her bright pink hair. Honestly, a perfect haircut. Unfortunately, is this the Karen cut? And then I needed to find how to do like just a full-on one piece. She has a what do you call that? What is that? A turtleneck? That's the perfect top, to be honest. She has like just a full bodysuit. It's like a dark lavender. She has long sleeves. This gave me like slight bit of trouble to figure out, but I get it eventually, you know. I combined the shirt and the sleeves. I'm sure there's a better way I could have done this. I think it's either this sleeve or another sleeve, but there's a better way to do this. And if you know the better way, do the better way. But I feel like this kind of worked for me. It clips a little, but honestly, I'm not too mad about the clipping. Then I remember the shirt, and this is where I learned, oh my gosh, the shirt has a turtleneck. That's sick. Cool. So it clips through, so I just tried to find tops that sat low but then also covered up the clipping as much as I could. But I just combined as many shirts as I could without taking away too much from the outfit. The goal is to get that unitard look, and then I just chose these leggings. But I learned those shorts over there, they can become leggings too. Never knew that. Her outfit is like, it's simple, but at the same time it's complicated because you have to figure out which clothes won't clip so much. And then her boots are like this weird, it's blue, but then it's also, nah, it's just like blue. It's just like blue. I was gonna say it's like a bluish white. I mean, the highlights are white, but that's for like the lighting sake with how they designed it. But that's blue. The same with her sleeves, but her sleeves are more of like a more white with a tinge of blue. I think Tecna's look is my least favorite. I always hated Tecna's look. Well, hate's a strong word. I always disliked Tecna's look. It's just so, I mean, you look at all of the other girls in all of their fun, cool outfits, and then you look at Tecna's. It's just like, that's what we did. I think it's really just the hat. It's the hat. She already has this hair, and then the hat, was the hat really needed? It's just so ugly. Oh my gosh, like, do we really need it? I digress. I tried to find something that would give her the little, I considered using that gem, just putting on that corset. The corset wouldn't look good, but this is the best I got, okay? And then her wings, just green wings, the weirdest wings. I guess it goes with that whole like Tecna, techie, sort of futuristic kind of vibe, but I just gave her green wings. And then here's where I was like, you could try the hat. If I were to just say, let's put the hat on, that's the one that I would pick, but I don't like it. And there is my Tecna. I think it looks good. Let me know. I think Tecna turned out good. Yeah. Now let's move on. The next person I did was Musa. I think this one is my favorite outfit. I think this is the best one I put together. Not even gonna lie. Musa has the same top as Aisha, and it's perfect because there's a sparkly red. She has like a straight skirt, so I just used that skirt. Hers was probably one of the fastest looks, but she actually has more of a wedge, but there's no wedge boot. Now that I'm looking closer, she has a wedge on her boot. So again, I just used the same boots. Like, from a distance, their boots all look the same. If you're really not paying attention, if you're not doing a close-up like I'm doing, they all look the same. It still works. Actually, Musa, she's not as red. It's more of a pinkish red, but I just love that it sparkled. It was a sparkly red. The perfect hairstyle. Oh my gosh. Not exact, but it's perfect. I wanted to do her long two ponytails, but I don't think there is a long two regular ponytail. I thought there was, but I think I was confusing it with It Girl. She has like dark blue hair, and then she has sort of straight bangs, these cute little bangs. Musa is of course Asian, so she had like a sort of brightish pink lip, kinda, but I guess I didn't care. The only thing with her outfit is that there was really no way for me to do the sheer part that's on her stomach, part that connects her top and her bottoms. And then I did that trick where if you want to do armbands, you make the gloves the same color as her skin tone, so it looks like her arms, and then you can change the color of the fur. She has 2 purple armbands on her, what are these, biceps, her upper biceps, and I thought, whoa, hey. Perfect. So that's the little hack if you wanted to know. And then she has on headphones because Musa is like a music fairy. Wasn't Tecna not Tecna, Musa was in a band. All of them were in band, right? She played guitar, I know that. Did she sing as well? Was she the guitar and the lead singer? They all formed a band. Oh, it's been a minute since I watched the show. I just remember this episode, they were at that little hangout and she had this big argument with Riven. It was some sort of celebration. I think they were performing or something. And she had an argument with Riven. And that's a strong word, strongly disliked Riven. I couldn't stand him. I was like, why did you give my girl this man? Why did you pair her up with this man? Send him out. Every time Riven opened his mouth, I was like, can you leave? Can you go? Can you go? Please. I just couldn't stand him. But honestly, I'm a Helia girl. Comment down below who's your guy. There's Musa. You know, I think she looks great. Yeah, hate Riven. He can go trip over a Lego or something. I don't know. We're moving on to Stella. Stella's whole vibe is orange. She's like the sun, like a sun princess, fairy of the shining sun. I just know she has this cool staff. Another thing, the update. They came out with a staff. It can look like an axe, and then it can look like a scythe. That would have been so perfect. Also, a makeup look. Stella has like hazily, like yellowish eyes that match her look. They came out with that makeup look. But yeah, same boots, orange. She's like slightly tan, you know. She's fairy of the sun, fairy of the shining sun, princess, I should say. Hazily eyes. And I also tried to go for makeup looks that I felt sort of matched the character's vibe. Like, oh yeah, Stella would do this. This gives Stella. That's the sort of idea I went with. She has bangs as well. They're not as straight as Musa's. They're like that, what do you call this? Tapered? Is that the right word? Tapered? And her hair is like yellow, like a bright yellowy blonde. Again, this is the closest to the 2 ponytail that I could get. Actually, this is more close to hers than Musa is to hers. Does that make sense? And then I gave her orange nails to match the vibe. Orange, yellow nails. I was trying to find a good pair of shorts. I used these shorts at first, but I remember later that there's shorter shorts. Her shorts are short. How many times did I just say short there? That's a little more modest compared to what she has on. They are up there. I gave her the same off the shoulder. It's, how do I describe it? Her top almost looks like it's a halter neck, but it's actually off the shoulder. She has, I wish you could make these shorter. Like, I wish you could toggle these so it's more in the forearm, but she has these armbands on her wrists that go up maybe a quarter way up her arm. They're like light blue armbands. It's fine. It's a bit much, but it's fine. And then she has blue headband. She also has like these cool little hair bands on her ponytails. But, you know, you do with what you got. Like I said, I remember these shorts because I just was not feeling these. And I was like, oh my gosh, these shorts. And those other shorts over by that halter top, They're just too high-waisted. But this one, it's the perfect height. So I just made it all orange. Once you make it all the same color, it all blends in. The look is there. It looks more her. The difference between her halter top and Aisha and Musa's, she has extra piece of fabric. It like tapers down. Cuter. You'll see the picture. I didn't have any other top, so I just did this. It's probably the most simple, most basic look, but you still get the idea. You still get the vibe. If you know what could add to that with her, same with like Musa and Aisha, to elevate it a bit, to give a more closer look that's not VIP, comment down below. That's Stella. Now we're gonna move on to Flora. I think Flora is one of my favorite outfits as well. Hers is so cute. Ugh, I kept some of the same items. A lot of the girls have the same items, and I used the sparkly pink. But I remember this top, the perfect top. Although she has no sleeves on hers, but who cares? Who cares? The whole vibe looks the same. I changed all the colors, the sparkly pink and the light pink. It just looks so good, doesn't it? Can't remember if I ended up changing the gem, but I just left the gem for a sec. Because she has a necklace. It's like a green choker. It's actually a little flower detail all around her neck. It's like a little flower and like a little green choker. Flora is like the nature fairy. And then I used this pattern for the wings. I just love the patterns. It adds like a little something to it. This skirt, I think a lot of people use this skirt for Flora, especially with fairies in general, but like a nature fairy, it's perfect. Added that straight skirt just to add a little more to the shape. I think I did kind of good with the hair. She has like pretty long flowy hair. It's like light brown, like this really pretty light brown with like blonde highlights. I might have did the same hair I did for Aisha. Now that I'm looking at this, I might have did the same hair as I did. And then I just gave her green nails. I'm just trying to add the accents where I can because I'm limited. There's Flora. She looks so cute. I think it's one of my favorites. I think Musa and then Flora's. It's my favorite. I kind of like Tecna's, not gonna lie. Mostly because it looks like kind of accurate-ish, like similar to the original look. But there is Flora. And then last but not least, we are moving on to Bloom. I liked Blooms. I like how Blooms did. And luckily there is a blue shimmery sparkly pattern. Oh my gosh, luckily we got lucky here. Bloom's transformation outfit is like, if I had to rank it from complicated to simple. It's probably one of the easiest ones you could do. Same boots, and I used the sparkly blue with the slightly darker on the sole because, you know, accuracy. I used this more flowy skirt because her skirt looks a little more on the flowy side. Gloves, armbands. Well, Stella has armbands, but hers are more like gloves, but they're not like fingered gloves. They have like a little extra piece that tapered. I'm using that a lot. I don't even think that's the right word. There's like an extra piece that falls over the back of her hand, and it's just like this light like greenish blue. Then I went ahead and did her wings. I'm pretty sure that's the same color I used for the gloves, but I feel like it works. And then Bloom, she has I just used this. I'm pretty sure this is more of like a halter top, and there's that halter top, but it doesn't have the cut in the middle, you know? So this is probably the best. Of course, make her pale, and then we're gonna do her makeup. I just tried to find a look that looked like, oh, this is Bloom. This gives Bloom vibes. This feels like Bloom. She has light blue, or just blue eyes and like a pinkish lip. So I just looked for a makeup look that was similar. And I just went with this one. I just felt like it gave Bloom a little bit, sort of. And then her hair, she has long hair and then a bang, but I feel like this bang is closest to what Bloom does. And then the game crashed, so you know, had to do it all over again. Getting back to where I was, she has a little tiara. There's not really a little tiara unless you're in VIP. A little annoying. I feel like non-VIP should have a little tiara. She has a little gem, like a bright yellow gem on her shirt. Bloom is a fire fairy of the flame or something. What do they say? Fairy of the flame? What do they call her? Fairy of the Dragon's Flame. That's what it is. That's right. They said it a ton. She's like the chosen one sort of kind of girl. Yeah, but hers isn't too complicated. Also, I gave her blue nails. I gave her some cute blue nails just to match the vibe. But there is Bloom. I kind of like it. I think it turned out okay. I think I've used this in a favorite color because my favorite color is blue. I think I got third or fourth. I don't know. But if you want to do fairies or magical girl looks or anything like that and you don't have VIP, I feel like these are good alternatives or ideas. But that is it for today's video. I hope that you liked all of the looks I created. Make sure to give it a like. If you want to see me recreating more characters, I have a list. Or comment down below also what other looks or themes that I should try, and I will add them to the list and try to do them. Also subscribe to the channel because I will probably play more Dress to Impress until I get tired of it. That is it. I don't know how to end this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.